think we got a little work in both sides of the ball. I know the coaches kind of wanted to take some reps off of guys and keep us healthy, kind of going into the summer workouts and stuff like that. But I think both sides of the ball got good work and made some plays. You saw it at the end here. So yeah, I think it was an overall great day for our team.
Overall, let's talk a little bit about just the impact that spring practice has had on all of you quarterbacks and the ability to improve. How's that gone?
Yeah, no, I think this spring has been, one of the better springs we've had here, just as a unit and just getting better every day. I think the coaching staff has been really good, just kind of reiterating some fundamental stuff to us every day that kind of we get to think about and gets us thinking about our own mechanics, kind of. So yeah, I just think the overall, just the structure of spring, kind of how we got to go, take a little break off, and then come back and still finish up strong. I think it went well.
You've seen another number 6 out there. Talk about Damian and what kind of impression you have on him and what impact could he have?
Yeah, I mean, that kid's a stud, man. You saw him; he comes up all over the film all spring. He's just making great plays. He's a very smooth runner. He's very effortless with the ball in his hands. Can make guys miss, and he's a really big body, so it's really hard to tackle. And he can really be good in the goal line situations. And I think even in the open field, he catches the ball very well. He has really soft hands. So yeah, I think everybody's kind of been really excited about Damian and what he can potentially bring to our offense.
Chance, do you go into the summer believing you're the starter, and is that your approach with the team?
I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of how you got to be. I mean, right now, coach doesn't really declare the starter or anything like that. But I think after just my experience in this offense and kind of the guys kind of rallying around me, I think. I just think you got to have that mentality all the time because we got 2 great quarterbacks, Ben and Tristan, and Travis is coming in the summer too. So I think just the competition aspect and that should never rest. I think you got to be on your toes all the time because we got guys that are trying to play too. So at the quarterback position, it's very very competitive, and I think that's how you have to be at all times. Just keep that competitive edge on.
Was that part of today? Early on, the defense had your number. Did you guys feel like as the scrimmage went on that the offense started picking it up and that competition was there?
Yeah, I think for sure. Yeah, I think the defense, they kind of were doing a little more kind of I would say more blanking on the word, but they weren't really doing their exotic stuff pressure-wise. I think they're just kind of giving us base looks, and so we were just kind of running our base stuff. And so we need to just execute a little better on offense. I think I could have probably progressed on to the outside guy. We could have probably got started a little better on that 2-minute drill. But yeah, I just think towards the end of the practice, you kind of see both guys start to make plays. And, Silas Bolden made 2 great plays. I mean, he's tough to tackle in space. So I think just, the competitive aspect and back and forth was great all day.
So weird to have half the stadium missing?
Yeah, it is a little different, for sure, especially just like the whole, kind of looking over there, it looks kind of weird. But, I mean, I don't think, we're still playing on grass, still a football field. Nothing really changes too much there. So, but yeah, it definitely looks different. Hopefully they can get all the building up and stuff soon enough. So.
Chance, what are your biggest priorities heading into the summer?
I think just getting with my strength coaches and getting a little bit stronger and a little bit faster, being able to be a little more versatile with my ability to run and make plays. I know in JUCO I was able to run for a lot, and I think I can bring that a little more back here next year. I think last year I kind of didn't I didn't do as much as I could have with my legs, I thought. So I think just that, and then just keep working on the fundamentals of football and throwing and the game of football and understanding, just different coverages. That stuff never stops with as a quarterback. There's stuff that all these coaches try to do every time you play somebody. They're trying to find nicks and ways to change it and give you a different look. And so, I just think getting into the film room, studying our upcoming opponents, kind of getting ready on them, and just taking that into the summer and trying to get it done. I know last year we left a lot of stuff out there that we want to make up for this year. So.
What is some of that stuff?
Just a bunch of games. I mean, there's a couple, 4 or 5 games that we felt that we should have won, and I felt that I left a lot of things out there. So, just kind of just being able to get our second chance and make up for those games. Cause I think there shouldn't be a game on this schedule that we are supposed to lose. I think every game we're coming in and we're supposed to, we can win every football game. So I think for us it's just living up to that potential. I think we have, and I think we could possibly go undefeated if we take care of business like we know we can. So I think just that's the main thing.
If there was one thing that you set as a goal at the beginning of the spring season that shined today, what would that one thing be?
I think just the big plays. I think you saw at the end, Silas, he made 2 great big plays for us. I think just overall this whole spring we've had a lot more explosive plays, I think down the field. And today we didn't really show too much of it in the 2-minute, but I think just throughout the course of spring we've had a lot of explosive plays, more than spring's past and fall camps past, I think. So, yeah.
Thanks, Chance.
Good?